Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Tuesday. It's the 7th day of February. It's National Fettuccine Alfredo Day. I like that a lot.
I know you do. I'm
You're
not
a fan. Yeah,
No.
it's kind of like I don't know, macaroni and cheese, maybe a little bit, but no. Heidi's not a fan. National Periodic Table Day today. So, do you have the periodic table memorized, Heidi? No.
Only gold.
What's gold?
AU.
AU, give me
Get
some
back here
gold.
with that gold.
And National Send a Card to a Friend Day. So there you go. Heidi and I are different. I get a card. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I keep it. Heidi's like, that's awesome. And then she tosses it right in the trash. She's like, did you even read it? She's like, I read. Yeah, I got the gist of it.
It was nice.
It was great. She's not a fan of clutter. And I do have an awesome guest joining us today on a Tuesday. It's Tuesdays with Charlie.
Yeah,
Heidi's
it is.
dad will be joining us. So going to be chatting with him on the phone here in just a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Next time you go grocery shopping, you might want to save some money in the long run by hiring a babysitter, according to this. 2 in 3 parents agree that shopping with their kids is more expensive than shopping by themselves, to the tune of about $46 a trip.
Whoa.
What? 2,000 parents in the U.S. found that solo ventures cost an average of $133. Taking the kids along, $179. 44% of parents admit they have to bribe their kids to behave while shopping. Oh, wow. I never
Yikes.
thought of that. I should have gone.
That's not good.
Yeah. I should have been, asking for bribes when I was a kid. 18% said they're giving their children a cold, hard cash to be good.
What?
Kids were also swayed by candy, 37%, snacks, 36%, toys, 34%. Odd things that kids have asked for while shopping: slime, iPhone, a ferret, a pig ear chew toy for a dog, and a taxidermied alligator. So there's some odd things they found in that survey. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know that Bridgerton star Roger Jean Page is the most handsome man in the world?
I did not.
According to science. Well, they didn't get my snapshot. I certainly wouldn't have qualified. A cosmetic surgeon has determined that Page's face is 93.65% perfect in terms of the golden ratio, the concept that measures the symmetry of a person's face and determines their apparent attractiveness. Other hunky men who follow close behind Page: Chris Hemsworth, 93.53%, Michael B. Jordan, 93.46%, Harry Styles came in fourth at 92.30%, British soccer player Jude Bellingham came in at 92.2%, and John Small came in at 4%. Well, that wasn't nice. Only 4%. The data was, that's me, by the way. I'm just kidding. The data was compiled by Dr. Julian De Silva, British plastic surgeon, using computer technology. All right. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Madonna's biopic is on the back burner. The film, which was set to star Julia Garner, is being directed by Madonna herself, but it's not moving forward, according to a source. The news comes a week after the Material Girl announced plans for a career-spanning, globe-trotting tour, raising speculation about the project's future. It has languished in development since 2020. So there you go. Heidi's very sad. She was so looking forward to that.
disappointed. You know, I used to be a huge fan.
I know. We've had this
did.
discussion.
Yeah.
After Paris Hilton shared that she and her husband Carter Rayum recently welcomed their first baby, she had an outpouring of well wishes from family and friends on social media. The couple welcomed their baby boy via surrogate. Lindsay Lohan, who became friends with the reality star in the 2000s, was one of the first stars to congratulate the new couple. Meanwhile,
I
Kim
thought she was a
Kardashian.
surrogate.
No.
I was like, what?
No, Kim Kardashian, another pal whose bond with Paris goes back, said, "So happy for you guys." So,
Okay.
Yeah, the way I read that, it
makes-
kind of did sound that way, didn't it?
Makes a little more sense.
I should have put a period in between there.
I was
Boom.
like, what kind of a bizarre
Period.
world are
Boom.
we living in?
And we're done. Big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At BetterCreditCards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at BetterCreditCards.com. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Priscilla Presley has contested the authenticity and the validity of the Lisa Marie Presley will that has come out. She filed documents in Los Angeles Superior Court challenging according to this, a 2006 amendment to the will, which ousted her as a trustee. Docs show Priscilla, documents, I think is what that means, not doctors, show Priscilla asking a judge to determine the validity of this amendment, which named Lisa Marie's eldest daughter, Riley, and her late son, Benjamin, as co-trustees. The amendment allegedly removed Lisa Marie's former business manager, Barry Siegel, along with her mother, Priscilla, from the trust, leaving Riley now as a sole trustee after her brother passed away in 2020 due to suicide. Priscilla alleges that her daughter's signature appears inconsistent with her usual signature, and Lisa Marie's name was even spelled wrong.
Oh.
So, yeah, dun, dun, dun. And Jay Leno had another rough ride recently. He was in a car accident. That's a terrible way for them to start this story, isn't it?
It really is. It's a little insensitive.
Literally and
But as
figuratively.
long as he's okay.
He is okay. He told newspaper that he's on the mend again from the January 17th motorcycle accident.
Maybe he should
Broken
stay
bones.
home.
To make matters worse, after the interview was published, it was revealed that CNBC is canceling his program, Jay Leno's Garage. 7 seasons. It's now ending a 3-decade-long relationship with NBC. Scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday, just because we can. We pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
How you doing, Charlie?
Hey, let's do it.
So we got some great stuff we're going to learn about today. It's Valentine's week. Is there any love in our lesson today?
Never thought about that.
We'll
no,
just-
there is not.
We'll just say everything has to do with love. We'll see how we can connect it.
That'll be interesting. Way back when, in 1946, Canada sent 50 beavers to Argentina.
Really?
Beavers?
Beavers. Now, I don't know why they'd send 50 beavers to Argentina,
It's probably because they loved them.
but now they number 100,000 and are destroying Argentina's forests.
Whoa.
Oh, no. They should have returned those original beavers.
Yeah, if they're not from Argentina, you probably shouldn't be sending stuff to there. Clearly, they weren't supposed to be there to begin with.
Hey, how would you like me to send you 50 beavers? Okay, send them over. That's what I need. Hey, then in Russia until 2011, anything containing less than 10% alcohol was considered to be a foodstuff and not alcoholic.
Really?
So I suppose little kids could be drinking beer, wine.
Yeah, their juice boxes are a little different in Russia than they are here.
You know what Netflix is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard of that before.
50% of Netflix users watch an entire season of a TV show in just 1 week.
Yeah.
I think that we would be some of those.
I think you could do it in 3 days.
If you put your mind to it, you can.
Yeah, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And don't shower.
Or get dressed, or leave the house.
Well, then you're kind of on a diet, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of really, yeah.
We're doing our, well, I wouldn't say we're doing our best, but we're trying.
No shoveling food in your mouth. I've seen you. A McDonald's Caesar salad has more calories, fat, and salt than a double Big Mac burger.
Really?
So if you're going to go there, you might as well get the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
That
kinda
is
crazy.
insane.
Well, here's another one right up your alley then. In 2010, a Kansas University professor went on a Twinkie diet.
Oh, I've heard about this one.
Did it go well?
Well, he ate Twinkies, Oreos, and Doritos to prove that calorie counting is the important part of losing weight, not the nutritional value. He lost 27 pounds in 2 months.
Bet he was sick of those things by the time
I bet
he
he
was done.
was.
Well, I don't know, Twinkies. Yeah, you can't get sick of Twinkies.
Oh, I could get sick of them pretty darn quick.
Well, let's see. When we going to Vegas in May?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be March, April. I'm going on the Twinkie diet. I'll lose 27 pounds, man. I'll be
You're
ready.
going to look like an Adonis.
Who's the stud hanging out by the pool, eating Twinkies and Doritos?
What'd you call me?
You'd be a stud, wouldn't you?
No, that other word you said I was a what?
Heidi said you-
Adonis?
an Adonis.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's what I am. One of them.
Yes, I'm one of those things. Well, you ready for a question from us?
I think I know the answer.
All right. You might actually know the answer. What the word Jeep, you know, the vehicle Jeep? Do you know what Jeep stands for?
No, not a clue.
Well, it actually is a military term for a general purpose vehicle. So it's actually GP, but GP, instead of saying that, they would just call it a Jeep. And then they started spelling it JEEP. But it stood for general purpose, GP.
Well, you can't be saying that. That ain't right.
Well, that's what, according to the internet, it's right.
Well, I don't know where you get your information, but it's wrong, dude.
Is that wrong?
We don't have a staff like you.
I don't have the crack staff you got. That's it, Heidi. You're fired.
You have to say that.
So you don't think that's
So
right?
why don't you think that's right?
Well, you say what does Jeep stand for? You got to go with JEEP.
They spell it that way now because that's how it sounded. GP. Bring your GP here. So instead of calling it a GP, they call it a Jeep.
I'm protesting.
And I think you have every right. Flag on the field. This question's out of here. We're not going to count this one against you, Charlie.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what that means exactly.
Taking it for the team.
Yes. Well, we'll talk to you next week, Charlie.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The average computer user blinks 7 times a minute. The normal rate for blinking, by the way, is 23 times per minute.
Okay.
So while you're on your computer, if you ever
You're
feel like
not blinking.
my eyes are kind of not
Right.
feeling great, maybe it's because you need to blink a little more. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The distance from your wrist to your elbow is the same length as your foot.
I knew that.
So you should see Heidi right now. She's putting her foot up, checking to see, wow, you are flexible. Look at that. And it's right. It is the same distance. Good job. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
If you're over 100 years old, there's an 80% chance you are a woman. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because women live longer.
Apparently, 80%
Yeah.
chance that you're a woman because women live longer than men. That just sounds funny the way that was stated. All right, several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! It's brought to you by Mintervention.com. Here's your question, Heidi. 11% of new parents admit to falling asleep here. Where would that be? 11% of new parents fell asleep
In
here.
the shower.
Yeah, that is the answer. In the shower. Standing up or sitting down?
Leaning.
Leaning?
Yeah.
Have you fallen asleep in the shower?
Almost. Yes, when you are living exhausted.
Yeah. I fell asleep in a tub once. I woke up hours. I'm like, what day is it? How long have I
that's
been
the same
here?
type of thing.
So I can see that. All right. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. After facing criticism for including a 12-year-old, Ryan Kiera Armstrong, on their list of nominees, the Razzies have now backtracked.
Oh.
Yeah, the Golden Raspberry Awards, known for honoring what they call the worst movies and the worst performances of the year, they came under fire for placing the Firestarter actress in the worst actress category. Armstrong's name was taken from the ballot. Razzie's creator John Wilson said in a statement that he apologized and said under 18s will no longer be eligible Razzies. In his statement, Wilson said, "We have never intended to bury anyone's career. We all make mistakes, very much us included." So, yeah, they were making fun of a 12-year-old. And they're like, guys, hey, you know what? Pick on the adults, but don't pick on the kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's not cool.
I'm glad that they did the right thing. They walked it back and they tried to fix it, but I'm sure that that's probably not good enough for everybody. So
no, that's not cool.
It's not cool at all, but I'm glad that they did the right thing in the long run. Weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Continuing from yesterday, the most unusual celebrity baby names.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have kids named North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Yeah, those are interesting names. Blue Ivy is the name of the daughter from Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
Pilot Inspector is the son of Jason Lee, the guy from My Name is Earl. He named his kid Pilot Inspector. Okay. John Mellencamp named his kid Speck Wild Horse. John Mellencamp. Speck Wild Horse. And his other son is Hud, H-U-D. Okay. Apple, that's the daughter of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
And Zuma Nesta Rock is the son of Gwen Stefani. And Moon Unit, Diva, Dweezil, and Amit are the kids of Frank Zappa. So there you go. That concludes our list of very bizarre names. I just don't understand. So there you go. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. mintervention.com. That's mintervention.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Mark Twain said, "Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow." I kind of just paraphrased that earlier this week.
Yes, that is your world.
I don't need to do it tomorrow. I'll do it the day after. Maybe
10 minutes before it's needed.
2 weeks from now. Quote of the day comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. And there's a fun contest that's going on that site this month if you're interested in checking it out. Again, radiotravelgroup.com. And take a listen to this. A 100-year-old veteran shares his passion for reading with kids at his local elementary school. How cool is that?
Oh.
Peter Davies is a World War II veteran. He spent his free time reading to local school children after losing his wife of 72 years.
Oh.
Davies said he felt like he lost soul. He said he felt like a lost soul, rather, and he decided to begin volunteering at the Dean Valley Community Primary School in Bollington, a town civil parish in Cheshire, England. He said, "I'm sure I get more out of it than the children do.
Aww.
It's a lovely, warm feeling that I belong. I'm not this old man who lives on his own now. I'm part of the community, which is great."
How sweet.
He also says it's giving him some street cred in his village. He says, "My street cred is tremendous because I'll be going anywhere in the village and a child will shout out, 'Hey, Mr. Davies,' and I feel 10 feet tall."
Oh, I love that.
The school's head teacher described Davies as, quote, "inspirational, generous, considerate, and thoughtful. He has gifted his time for so many children over the last 6 years to instill a love of reading that we will never be able to say thank you." So they've got a good news video where you can see that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.